welcome to Project Homestead. Today's a really quick video. What?
help.
Want to say hi?
Hi, welcome to Project Homestead.
Today we're going to be doing ground cherries because my ground cherries are starting to, it looks like flower. Well, I know they're starting to flower. Let me show you. So I don't really have any place to plant them. But if you can see like right here, they're starting to flower. You can see right there. And so I need to get them planted. And so this is a really quick video. I'm gonna plant them up in a pot outside. Let's go check the other ground cherry actually. We've redecorated the house. Legos in here and the mess, and it's crazy.
And the table was my idea.
I was just joking with redecorating, Hamish. I mean, we did. We moved things around, but the Legos are not supposed to be there. Yet they always are. Always. Ooh, let's do it like, I'm gonna do like a really quick garden situation as well, so you guys can look at that. Gosh, look at my mint. That is looking rough. I have been watering it too, but the sun is just insane. Ooh, look, our ground cherry here has got one there. Where? Look, careful. See it right there? Oh, and another one. This one's got quite a few. This is the one that we had.
That one has 3 actually.
Awesome. This is the one we planted. I'm gonna plant, so we had our potatoes in here. I wonder what happened to those. Like, are they just like part of the soil now? Because I planted them. I don't know if something like dug them up and ate them. Oh, nope. There they are. It's just gone rotten. So we're just gonna leave those in there and let them decompose. And I'm gonna plant some ground cherries into this pot right here. Do some ground cherries in this one. And hopefully we will get them to grow nicely. We've got our sweet potatoes growing pretty well, as you can see there. I'm so excited to try and see if we get anything out of that. And then we've got this. I wonder if it's gonna be bitter like the lettuce. Yep. I cannot grow lettuce and leaves. I'm not very good at it. Yet. I'm not very good yet. I got a tip that if you put your blueberry plants together, if you put 2 in a pot or 2 close together, that they'll grow and produce more blueberries. So I kind of want to put these 2 blueberries in the same pot, but I don't know if that's enough space for 2 blueberries. I think that this right here is rhubarb growing in there with it. This is the best rhubarb we've got going. I think I'm gonna transplant this rhubarb. So I'm just gonna do some kitchen. So I'm just gonna do some garden stuff and just bring you guys along with me. So let's get started. So it's been really hot. I've definitely been watering, but it doesn't seem like we're getting our tomatoes are doing as well. These are the green zebras. This one looks like it's just like completely, I'm just not even gonna, that one has definitely had bugs or something. So we're gonna let that one go. These ones seem like they're doing really good, so we'll let those go. Our patios are growing very well. If you can see, they're just taking forever to ripen. Like, these take quite a while to ripen. That's not ripe yet. These are all gonna ripen up nicely when they do, but yeah, they're taking their time. This is our pineapple, which is completely ripe right here. Can you see that? It's completely ripe and soft, but for some reason it's not ripening up all over the tomato. It's interesting. I don't know why that is. We've got some more tomatoes growing there. We've got some more tomatoes growing here. We've got more tomatoes growing in there, as you can see. Some iced tomatoes growing there. Very nice. Some more ice, some more ice. I just love these tomatoes. They're so tasty. And then we've got our other heirloom tomatoes right here. But again, for some reason, these tomatoes are just half ripening. I really find it quite interesting. Let me know if you know why that is. I'd be very curious to know. We've got quite a bunch of them growing right here. So I'm hoping that at least some of them will ripen. I don't know. I can't explain it. I don't get it. But that's where we are with the tomatoes. These look ripe, actually. This looks pretty ripe. So we will go ahead and eat that. This one does too. It's just iced tomato. And then we've got another tomato there. This will be ripe once it's orange. I tasted one of these the other day before it was orange and did not taste good. I keep forgetting the name of these tomatoes. Where's the little guy? I keep forgetting the name of these. There you go. So they need to be very orange, and they're sweet and delicious, but only if they're orange. So I'm going to keep one of these for seeds, and we will do that together. And I'm also going to keep seeds from this plant that we just showed you, which I've already forgot the name of them again. I'm going to keep some of these seeds. I'm going to keep some of the iced tomato seeds, which I've got here. I'm not going to keep any of those heirlooms. I want to keep the pineapple because they're really delicious, but they're not ripening all the way. The patio tomatoes I'm going to keep seeds, and the green zebras I'm going to keep seeds. But the two heirlooms I'm not going to keep seeds. Let's get these other ground cherries planted up and go from there. Today's video is very impromptu because I was at a new friend's house, and she is so fun. I really enjoyed it, and I just lost track of time. I was driving home being like, what time is it? It was practically 4 o'clock, and I was like, hopefully she didn't have stuff to do today, because I literally hijacked her day from her. All right, we're going to do our very first seed saving situation. Never done this before. But apparently you just get the seeds out, you cut yourself a tomato. I'm gonna cut it and taste it and make sure it's sweet, and I wanna keep the seeds. We got our seeds there. Actually, maybe I should show you with some light. So we've got our seeds there, you can see. Let's taste it and make sure we like this one. Oh my gosh. Yes, we do. So we're gonna save half of that one. Let's cut this one. Make sure we like it. Look at those beautiful seeds. I'm such a weirdo, but that just makes me happy. Guys, I'm gonna have the biggest garden one day. I'm gonna have so many vegetables that I have to give friends vegetables, and they're gonna be like, stop. It's too many. That wasn't very sweet. I only want to save the really super sweet ones, you know? Which is why I'm tasting half of it. No, not super. Okay. That's fine, we got this one. So, I'm going to squeeze the seeds out. So we're gonna squeeze the seeds out of it. You can see there. And squeeze the seeds out onto the paper towel. Apparently, that's all you need to do. I want to get all the seeds though, because I want to grow these again. These are so good, and I don't know if I'll be able to find them again. Is that all our seeds? Yep. And then we're gonna let those dry out, and then we'll try and get the outer layer off. I need to write what these are. Can you go get me something to write with, buddy? So I'm just going to write ice here. I-C-E. So there we go. That way I'll know what this is. I lost my other napkin that's supposed to be around here somewhere with some tomato seeds on it, but that's quite a lot of tomato seeds. I'll try to save one more tomato half when I can, but for now we're just going to dry these out right there and come back at a later date. This one is looking a little, I think it's called leggy. I think this one's a bit leggy, so he needs to go out. This one I think is gonna do a little better because it's shorter, it's more leafy, and it's got two different, sorry, no, only one. It's got one flower, so I'm not sure if the other ones have flowers. Well, it looks like this one's starting to get a flower. So let's just plant these all outside and see how we go. Kind of my gardening is all about like trial and error. So I'm gonna stick one in here with the potatoes that are rotting. I'm gonna stick one in the ground over here. And I might pull this lime tree out because I don't think it's doing its thing that it's supposed to be doing. Somebody told me when the leaves are shaped like this that it's not gonna bear fruit. and that I needed to cut it back, and then the leaves would change, and then it would bear fruit, but it's still growing back like that. So I don't know. I have no idea. It's so hot here in Australia. Like, no matter what I do, I don't feel like I can keep these plants watered enough. I don't know. Maybe I'll just do a ground cherry around the tree and see how that goes. Maybe it will spread out around the lime tree. Just an experiment. That's what I'm gonna do.
Mom,
Yeah?
I have a headache.
You have a headache?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go rest. I'll come in and check on you in a minute. Yeah? Then we're gonna stick one in here, right in the middle. Stick this guy in there. Is this it? Oh, I think I knocked off the flower that was on this one. Bummer, I knocked the flower off. Whoa, look at the rhubarb! I know, it's doing really well. Alright guys, that is it. We've got 2 planted. So this is the one that we planted from seed, and we just sprinkled the seed in there, and this is the only one that stayed alive. We just planted one in this one next to this one, and this is the one that we had our potatoes in, but as we saw earlier, they're just part of the dirt. Got our really long leggy one, which I don't know what's that really gonna do. It's gotten kind of leggy. It's in here, and then another one that's closer to the ground is in here. We'll see how they do in there. I just pulled these closer so they're easier to water. And then we planted our last ground cherry out here. I'm gonna prop it up with this right here and just kind of help it. But yeah, we'll see how they all do. That asparagus is not doing so well. I don't know why there's a random spoon out here. Actually, I do. That's Hamish. All right, guys, that's it. I'll update you. I'm gonna clean up my yard a little bit because it looks not nice. And then I will check in again in the next couple videos, and we'll check on all of our ground cherries and see how they did. All right, guys. See you next time. Bye.